We're still melting some of that surprise spring snow, but soon enough it'll be time to start gardening. Joe McShaw from Honeymoon Acres in New Holstein has some easy tips if you want to get your green thumb going early. It's today's Honeydew.
We're going to do a little planting today. We get the question on how would you plant or how would I do it? Well, what I do is I get myself a trusty tool to work up the soil, and it can be something like this, or it could be a simple hoe, or it can be a little automatic rototiller. But what you want to do is get the soil worked up really good. So you just dig in and work it up, get it so it's nice and soft. And if your soil isn't soft or it's not workable like this, where it gets nice and soft with your hands, add some peat moss or some nicer topsoil or something like that. Get the weeds out as you go and get it nice and workable. And then what we're planting today are pansies, and they'll be fine. They can take the cold, they can do whatever they need to do, and they'll live through it all. And I just grab them. I don't do anything with the root ball. The root ball is fine. It's not real root bound or anything like that. Very seldom will I ever break up the roots because they're just disturbing the plant from wanting to get started outside. So then you just throw it in the ground, put it in, pack it around nice, and just keep adding to your garden. And I always go about a hand width apart, about 6-8 inches apart, and just level out the soil as you go. And then when I complete the bed, I'll go out and I'll get some cocoa beans, and that's what I like to use, especially around annuals, perennials, and roses. That works the best. And you just put it around the plants like this. And you know what this does? It gives it a nice coating to where, well, after you water it, after you water the plants in, after you're all done and water down these cocoa beans, then the soil doesn't crack and form grooves in the soil and things like that where you have to work around the plants. And also keeps down the weeds really nice, so then you don't have the weed problem. And it takes a lot of work off of it. So even though they cost a little bit of money to buy, it's well worth the time to put them on and decorate around the plants. And look how nice it looks when it's done. And then you have a complete garden right away, and you walk away, and it's going to take care of itself pretty much so. So happy planting, and hopefully everything turns out well. Any questions, just call me. Thanks.